Hello, Phil Hilborne here, and today I'm looking at this, the rather nice Hoof Reaper pedal from EarthQuaker devices. This pedal is a rather large item, but it's actually 3 pedals in one. You have 3 switches to activate each pedal. The first pedal is the Hoof Reaper, the second pedal is an octave pedal, and the third pedal is called a tone reaper. The Hoof Reaper is a fuzz, the octave is obviously an octave, and the tone reaper is a fuzz. The Hoof is based upon a Russian style big muff pedal with germanium silicon hybrid circuit. The Reaper side is based upon the old 3-control tone bender pedal. It's a vintage style fuzz. Again, it's a germanium silicon hybrid. The whole pedal is true bypass, and each of the 3 pedals can be used either individually or in series. So that, to save you working it out, it gives you 7 different switching combinations. They are the Hoof alone, the Reaper alone, the octave alone, or the Hoof plus octave, the Reaper plus octave, the Hoof plus Reaper, and finally the Hoof plus Reaper plus octave. That's all the combinations. Control-wise on the front, on the Hoof side, we've got tone, shift, level and fuzz, and on the Reaper side you've just got tone, fuzz and level. We'll see what these do in a minute. We'll go through it, you'll hear it, so let's see what it can do. Hello, here we are again. Hopefully you can see the pedal in the corner of the screen, as per usual. Right, let's start off by looking at the sound without anything at all, no pedals. So you've got tweed amp sound, very neutral. So this is the front pickup, both pickups together, and treble pickup. So that's humbucking, not single coil. Let's put the Hoof side on with the settings where we had before. So here we go. This is pretty much everything straight up, apart from the fuzz up a little bit. Bags of sustain all over the neck. Let's have a look at what the controls do. The shift does quite a lot, so let's have a look at that first. So if we turn the shift fully all the way up, what's going to happen is this. It's gone very dull. If you put it back at the centre, fairly neutral, and then if you take it all the way back, it's really, really bright. But still usable. Let's go halfway between there and the centre, get this sort of thing. Let's have a look at the range of the actual fuzz itself now. So we'll go right the way off. So here's nothing. Back it off on the guitar. Cleans up quite a lot. We could actually take that fuzz just a little bit up, and let's see what happens then. Quite usable, and on the extreme, flat out, you'll get tons of gain. A good sound, that is. So let's have a look at the tone sweep now. Let's take the fuzz back, so pretty much we've had it to begin with. Yeah, that's nice. And the shifts maybe. There. Quite smooth. Now let's have a look at the tone. So the tone can go from this that's quite dark, but it's still got definition. Let's take that up. And you can hear that's nasty and gnarly now. And so let's have a sweep so you can hear it. It's smoothing up about there, and then going really dull about there. So we can go. So it's usable there. Let's try this. Quite nice. Good for, you know, for sitting in a mix. You could try something like whack that up just a little bit. A little bit buzzy now. But eminently usable. Let's put it 3/4 of the way up and go back. I'm quite big on sweeping these controls so you get like a sweet spot that you like. So often play the D and G strings. Find a place you like and still got that fuzz characteristic, but nice, modern, thick, fat fuzz tone. Let's try a bit more dirt now. Great for big power chords. Let's try that now with the octave in. I was going to say with the octave in. Let's hear the octave on its own first. So this is just the octave. This is the sound without it. Remember, it's this. Let's put the octave in. it's a very vocal sort of octave sound. Let's try. It reminds me of the sort of Hendrix and all that kind of era. Let's put on the hoof side now, and let's darken that down a little bit. Let's take the shift back a bit. Let's yeah, nice, usual. And with chords, I did mention at the beginning, you can do some very strange things. If you play the octave, try and play a chord. It's an interesting sound. I can see a use for it. Slightly E for experimental, but I can see a use for it. It's for sound design. It's an interesting sound, but certainly when you combine it with a good, that muff kind of tone. Yeah, it screams up there. Okay, let's move on and have a look at the Reaper side of things. It's a vintage, more of a vintage sort of type fuzz, and you have to do lots of tweaking of the tone and fuzz control to go from thin to thick. Let's have a look. So let's leave everything straight up to start with, and have a listen to it. Totally different character actually to the other one. It's not so thick, but I could play something, you know, more. You can play chords, better definition slightly with that. It's not so thick. On the extremes, you can do more. So let's have a look at the tone side first on this. So we go. Here's the other extreme. So again, it's a sweep. It's not you know, bottom to treble. It's more of a sweep. Right, more neutral there. And let's have a look at the amount of. Let's change the amount of fuzz here now. It gets a little bit bright for me about there. But still usable. Backed off ever so slightly from that. Yeah, nice. Completely different to an overdrive pedal, so and even where the level is, you know, it obviously makes a difference to how you perceive it. Let's try again by adjusting these two independently. You can see what's going on, so let's adjust both the tone and the fuzz. So the tone again. So that's quite fat, quite nice, both pointing, you know, that direction and that straight up. Let's try that with the octave in now as well, as we did before. Front pickup, again, just to remind you. It obviously works great on that, really nice. Okay, let's try some combinations of the two, the Hoof and the Reaper. So I've got the Reaper set here, so it's about this dirty. So it's a kind of rhythm guitar mild lead sound. Yeah, that kind of sound. And with the Hoof side, it's a bit thicker, but together, monster. There we go. And you can still pick, it's still fairly articulate. So I think the combinations is really where this comes into its own. You know, I'd personally set up a sound for a, you know, a rhythm sound I kind of liked, and then complement it with one side or the other. So, and of course, just for the fun of it, let's put these fuzzies so they're flat out and make it go completely mad. Nearly flat out, actually, that'll do. So one there and one there. Let's go. Ridiculous sustain for ages. I think it's of its type as a fuzz pedal, it does a lot more than a standalone fuzz pedal would. If you're into fuzz tones, then that's got to be one of the biggest contenders at the moment for the crown of the best of the best. Fantastic pedal. Go to your store, check it out. See you soon.